So there's something been on my mind lately. I've been doing a lot of, conversations with friends, or, um, you know, just going out about just having conversations with people. And a lot of the things that come from it is a validation. Um, we do a lot of things so make people feel good, or make people feel good so we feel good. But we don't do that a lot with ourselves. No, a lot of people out there have a lot of validation within themselves. Just be like, I'm good, I did that, and I feel good about it. And I'm trying to get to the level. It's hard. And I notice myself, anyway, that, like, I do a lot of things to come off a certain way, to be perceived a certain way, and that's wrong. You're trying to put on an act, you're trying to put on a show, you're trying to put up a mask, and I notice I do that a lot. And that's very unhealthy, but I'm at the point now where I catch myself and I'm like, wait, low-key, why am I doing that? Low-key, why do I care that, like, I'm viewed this way, or why does this matter, and I think a lot of us do that. I think a lot of us do things to, be perceived a certain way. And there's nothing wrong with that sometimes. But when it's your entire personality to be perceived a certain way, then, like, you're never going to be authentic. And then you're always going to wonder why your relationships aren't fulfilling, or things in your life aren't fulfilling, because it's like, bro, this isn't even who you are. You don't really like this for real. You just think they like that, you like that. So you want to give off that impression. You're the only validation you need in this life. At the end of the day, when you die, it's you. At the end of the day, it's you in your skin, it's you in your body. You wake up every day in that twin mattress. I mean, I have a queen, but you know what I'm saying? You wake up every day in your bed. You brush your teeth. You dress yourself. You do all these things. You cook, you clean, whatever, right? Do what makes you happy. Validate yourself. And understand that's all the validation you need. And any external validation, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for validating what I already felt validated about. But if you're doing things that only it's external, but it's never internal, you're just gonna get rotten. And I think people need to just do things that validate themselves. If you like to wear a certain type of clothes, wear those clothes, bro. If you like to, I don't know, sing out in public while you're on the walk, sing out in public. You know what I mean? Don't do anything crazy, but, like, if doing something makes you feel good, then do it. Like, be you, be who you are, be yourself. And then allow people to gravitate to that. And anyone that doesn't, you don't want them around you anyways, because they don't resonate with you. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that at all. People have to gravitate to you. You gotta be authentic to allow that, though. If you're putting on a mask and you're like, oh, like, for instance, what guys do, they'll put up certain music to impress a girl. Bro, you don't listen to Brent fucking Fayez, bro. You don't even know who that is. Name one lyric. Name one song title. You don't know who the fuck Sabrina Carpenter is, my guy? You don't know who fucking... You don't listen to Jenny Aiko. I don't even pronounce it right, so I don't listen to her. So why you put on this charade to impress someone? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just be you, and allow people to gravitate towards that. You feel me? And then that'll make the relationship even more fulfilling, because then you don't have to feel like you have to be something else. You could just be yourself. Even with your friendships, be you. If you like to have deep convos, have these deep convos with your friends. And if they can't get on the level, then, they used to be buddies, but we on a different playing field now, Be authentic, and it will open up lanes that you didn't even think you can have for yourself. I used to be the same way. I would try to come off of a certain vibe or something, and my relationships would never work out. Between friends, family, obviously relationships as well. You're trying to come off of as a certain type of person, a certain vibe. And then after a while, you're not gonna be able to keep that mask up, because that's not naturally who you are, and it's gonna crumble every time. But if you just be you from the jump, you allow people to adjust to who you are as a person and those relationships and friendships. Now they know what to expect from you. And that makes it even better because then they can feed on that energy and be, So it's just be who you are, bro. It makes everything a little bit lighter, a little bit easier. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, bro, I don't vibe with that. That's not my speed. You're cool, though. And keep it pushing. You can't impress everybody. And the sooner we realize that, it makes things in our life a little bit easier, I feel. So just be you. Now, hopefully, who you are isn't like a creep or something. That'd be really great. But be you, bro. If you like fucking Pokemon and doing trading cards and shit, find buddies and put yourself in environments that like that as well. Find some clubs, especially if you're in school. Join a club that has your interests. It's going to make your friendships even greater. It's going to level you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love photography, you should definitely join a photography club. If you love, video games, making video games or all that, do that. That is your vibe. You know what I mean? Because then it allows you to be who you are, and you have people that have the same interest around you. You just feed off the energy and vibe and have probably some of the best conversations you've ever have. So just be who you are, bro. Be you, and it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna be great. What is meant for you will find you and will automatically gravitate to you, but you have to allow yourself to be authentic. If you're not being who you are, it's just gonna move away from you. It's like, oh, he ain't ready for this yet. The university like, oh, they don't want this yet. There's not time for this. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be on whatever he's on. You know what I'm saying? So just be you, and it will all come together. But that's all I had to say, though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, or don't. It's okay. I'm just here to kind of, spread a peace. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. And if it does, let me know in the comments. Other than that, though, guys, have a great day. Have a blessed night, and take care.